Kings will bat first, Nat Germano. It's not often you see a winning team making changes.
3 of them as well.
Game, there's South Africans everywhere. Berger, Heinrich Klaassen, of course.
There he is, the man. One of the moments of the tournament so far belongs to him with that flying catch, the one he described as the best of his.
Should be a cracker. Almost done.
Stylish way to start for Conway's going to get all the way to the rope. Jesse Singh, maybe a sign of things to come. Quite effectively.
Classic Conway. One of his look, he's already edging forward. He knows that Mears is going to try and swing it away from him. So he wants to get
Jansen, not quite. Well, Duplessis, it was a very similar one, wasn't it? Mid-off that Duplessis hung in the air for. Jesse Singh couldn't do the same.
No, he hasn't got Faf's cape out of the wardrobe. Mate, come on!
Nicely played. Gives himself some room outside the leg stump and gets it up and over.
One of his strong areas. Up and over. Might not have had the great.
Texas power play. Back for a second over and partnership still.
Understanding, and that's why the Texas Super Kings.
Wow, that is some delivery. I think it's just risen off extra height and bounce that Obed McCoy can produce.
Well, to add serious heat, and the extra bounce really did surprise him. Yep. Tried to drop his hands, couldn't inside as well. Nice way to. He picks up a wicket. Baf goes for 7. It's 22 for 1.
Tejan Kamala, a young star. Just been in good touch.
Hey, that's a bit of a freebie, isn't it? When you've just seen takes your skipper away, and then one's nice and full on. You takes it with both hands.
It's good to be able to educate him about something. He's always educating me about something. So.
Here we'll have Nikhil educate this as well.
Yeah, Devon Conway is having a
Full and straight. Seam position is excellent. And you can see Devon Conway, maybe his head's just wide. When really he should have been hitting, just never seems to get out. He goes for 13. Super Kings now 26 for 2.
Darryl Mitchell. It really is a pity because they bowl so well, and that was a freebie.
Bounce again, and then clouds burn off here in San Francisco. And
even Mitchell, who's just 4 deliveries, Greece, he will be latching on to that. Now this is. And there's a bit of innovation from Mitchell. We didn't see much of that in the first game of the third option against the spin.
Goes out and he reaches for the ball and just helps it on its way. Just guide it to the vacant area. Perfectly done by Mitchell.
This time he's picked up and pumped away on the 6 for 6.
And 6s. Lovely shot. Got into a really good position, nice and early, which allowed him to get that elevation.
Edged away, edged very fine, no slip in place. Second accelerates.
Yeah, generally what he will try and do is get the ball to sort of spin away from going the opposite directions. Sometimes you can get a little edge, but
It's better the longer he's gone on into his 30s.
get his kid an opportunity to play.
Good shot. Gets it very straight and will get 4 over. His fellow American teammate pumps him down the ground.
Because they've got long on and long off back. So from that point of view, nice and straight. And he did just that.
A straight drive splits the 2 men.
So many will tell you that the straight drive. Take a look at this. Make sure you get foot into. Easily can have that back hip come through if you don't quite get it right, and then you can get squared up. Not on this occasion for.
You look at that USA team that did so well at the T20 World Cup. Youngster here picks this one up into the leg side. A man out there, and it's taken fucking Saiteja Mukamala up. He falls to his American international teammate Harmeet Singh, who has his...
It's not by a long way, but it is slightly longer now to the leg side. Also, don't think he quite got into the right position to free in the shot as to where his legs were. So, nice little moment it is. More settled today. 74 for 3 as Mukamala makes 30.
Here comes the man mountain that is Marcus Stoinis. Now let's get down pitch side to Aman Patel. I think he's got Matthew Mott with him.
Cameron Gannon.
Wanted to just strengthen the batting a little bit there, but yeah, it was a tough call on Gano, but you know, he'll play a lot more of a role throughout the tournament. Of assistance at the moment.
Yeah, someone like Harmeet Singh, very highly rated domestic talent, number 1 overall pick just a couple of years ago.
No, doesn't he? He brings a lot of calmness, a lot of experience. He knows the local players well, so over
to watch it. Matthew, thank you so much for your time. Unfortunately, we'll end it with the 6 here. That'll close out the over.
Nice to a guy who's done a lot in his life, assistant roles in franchise cricket. Have my son back, Nikhil.
Hey Lisa, long time no.
For those, it's a little gag that we have, given the age that.
And Sunny Patel against MI yesterday, Sangha and Narain, and this man centre of screen Fafdu.
You've got to keep doing the basics right.
There's that intent against spin again. Stoinis, 93 for 3.
Such a strong guy. Anything pitched up in his heart. He has the ability to extend, reach. Long way as well.
Looked to be slightly faster, and it came off the bat. Slightens up.
Short, it was into the pitch, but Marcus Stoinis has grown up pitches, and they bounce a lot more. Well, the fingers are at the back of the seam. The spinner, you're trying to impart as many finger.
Hard work, Sikandar Raza with his athleticism.
Plenty of pace.
The spin is travelling today. Different to what we've seen previously in the...
Notice a lot of the spinners, both ends, are bowling into the... But one thing is that you've got 2 strong lads at the crease. Stoinis and Darryl.
Well taken in the end, Stephen Taylor. The pressure on the spinners, one too many.
Just jumped a little bit more than what he was expecting. And unfortunately for Marcus Stoinis in his first game.
Will do nicely. Doesn't matter how they come, they all count the same.
Thrash at it. We all appreciating this fab format.
It's only just missed, but Klaasen thinks there's an inside edge on it. And yes, there is. I was looking, but there is a little inside edge, and it's through to the keeper.
Just a change of pace. Yeah, scrambled seam across the seam. Look at it jag. Natalie G, not far away from the stumps, but just a little feather. Very from the umpire from Barbados. The end is savage. 9 from 9, and the Super Kings lose their 6th at 1.
Right, now Shivan Ranjani comes to the crease, and in the previous... Oh, that sounded so sweet. Nobody's saving that, that is for sure.
Cheers. A cracker. He's moosed this one. NTT6 for sure. Yeah, anything over 250.
That's not where he was intending it to go, but it's effective.
Obviously, a tackle low, that is for sure. Down to leading edge and just short. 4 bits. Hello.
He has done so well to get that here at the front leg, and it almost looked like he got a bit too far away from it.
Looked like he got overcommitted, didn't he, with that open front leg, that he could reach and stretch over extra cover. That's a really good stroke.
Trying to finish well, and he does. Have they got enough to defend here? They have given themselves at least a chance. 18. It's just a little roll of the fingers, but it wasn't necessarily a slower ball. It still came out at a decent.
Absolutely. Think about where it was at the start. It was very difficult to
get to have a moment or two with some of their heroes.
Target's 154.
Will Hack will no doubt take the new ball and try and get it to move around. Here come our 2 umpires. For me, he's simply the best bowler, best spin bowler in the world right now. Certainly this year. Innings today for Carl Mears. He feels as though he wants to show his teams. A lovely moment before play today. We had a few. Ben Gilchrist was kind of showing them. Down the track, gets it through the gap. Good use of his feet by David Warner. The first runs of the chase. It's a boundary 4.
One thing that David Warner does, if he sees the ball moving, he's like, right, I need to get to the pitch of it.
Leading edge goes towards cover, but a simple catch for Marcus Stoinis into MLC for the first time this season, and he strikes in his first over.
4 deliveries. He struggled to get bat on ball, needed to get going, needed to capitalise with only 2 fielders outside. Stoinis took the catch. Mears goes without scoring. It's 7 for 1.
Pulled and just 1 bounce. Flies for 4.
Yeah, if you give width to David Warner, real baseball swing, really. Transfer of weight, making sure he's still, and his stumps, targeting the stumps.
Chipped in the air. Faf du Plessis never. They have both openers, and TSK have real life in this match.
Yeah, Faf ball goes anywhere near him. He's a wonderful athlete. He holds on to it. Not as pretty. He goes now to 14 catches after just 18 games and gets the big wicket of Warner.
Oh, just out of reach. And it's going to fly for 4. Taylor decides. Stoinis unable to pull off a Faf.
To 145 kilometres an hour. I don't think they can stand and survive. T20 down to punch. The players are instructed. And
chipped in the air. This could be the 3rd in the power play. It's going to be rapid pace and maybe a little too quick for Stephen Taylor as Milan Kumar takes the catch.
Orcas, it was until the first 4 overs, and they've lost 3 wickets. Side leading edge just ballooned up nicely. Simple catch, and all of a sudden Seattle Orcas are 3 down for 16.
Swings the ball like that. That is swing. Zia-ul Haq has had a terrific. What a wicket to get. Heinrich Klaassen goes.
That is sensational from Zia-ul Haq. TSK Fleming and the men in yellow. First ball duck it is.
Trouble. It's a similar length to the ball that got Klaassen. Maybe just a touch authority in that stroke.
Eyes up. A different pace as well as Zia-ul Haq to Nandre Berg.
They've got another 5 wickets in the first 5 overs at its finest from the Texas Super Kings.
Well, this is quite some opening pain today. They bring in Andre Berger, but Ziel Haq from the other end has got 3 for 16 now. Little bit of bounce, not well dealt with, but nice and fit.
This man again, of course, is the wizard. Wicket in every single MLC game he's played. That trend continues.
10 overs, they were awful. Just planting the front foot, had nowhere to go. 27 on the board.
He's expecting to be batting in the 7th over. He is capable. He's gotten a few Raiders against MI New York. That is out. 27 runs, or are they? He's reviewed it. I don't think there's much going for him.
And outrage to check there's no bat involved. Ball tracking when available. Legal decision out. Impact is in line, and umpire's calling stump.
Was given out on field, so it's enough for the umpire's call. Just the balls. He's got 2 wickets, Nur Ahmed. 27 for 7.
Aaron Jones, welcome to the party. 6 down the ground.
Yeah, he's capable. Certainly remember that in the ICC. Pakistanis. Another NT.
Jones wants to go big, but he hasn't got it, and it'll be another scalp this time. Marcus Stoinis, welcome to Major League.
And those whistles are ripping through the roof here at the Oku. A wicket straight after it, a strategic timeout. Execution from Aaron Jones wasn't. Again, says it all.
That looks good in the 3rd for Nur Ahmed. He is just spinning a web around the Seattle Orcas.
Here we go. Let's just see how this lines up.
Here's that LBW shout again. Just ran out of time to review it too late. And wouldn't have mattered anyway. Ended up being umpire's call, but it was worth the look.
That Knight Riders still own the lowest score ever in Cognizant MLC still to date. But what a performance from those in yellow. Lisa Stalake.
Yeah, great performance. At the halfway stage, they would have thought, okay, we got that 31-run partnership right at the back end of, I think, 17 deliveries, and that just got the Super Kings over that 150 mark. So a bit of momentum going their way, and then they were able to pick up early wickets. And this was the final one. Tried to go long down the ground, and Jesse. Simple catch taken there by Calvin Savage.
For some time now, so pleasing for Faf du Plessis to have his countryman back. Big win here for the Texas Super Kings by 93.